Welcome to the strange world that is my life. It's your girl Tam Watts, and here's some behind the scenes for Trap Bible Stories. And because I have 322,000 followers now asking me when the next Trap Bible Stories, here's a little bit of my process. And I won't say I always do this, but I remember when I started for nothing, when nobody was following me, I had to get it out the mud. All my life I didn't have to fight.
All my life I had to fight.
But to the 322,000 that are here, 227,000 that are on TikTok, 12,000 that are Instagram, and 16,000 that are on YouTube, what's good? All right, if y'all haven't watched the last video, I posted Job. Go ahead and check that out because now I'm working on Hosea. This process takes me a lot because, y'all, my brain be all over the place. And I'm recording this actually because I'm now partnered with Temu, who sent me a phone holder that actually is pretty dope. And why I'm saying I'm all over the place because that was them texting me saying I had a package way early and I'm just now checking it. Again, your girl be all over the place. But I'm like, no, Tam, lock in. So I'm opening my computer so I can lock in, put my password in. But of course, there's an update. So now I got to be like, hey, my brain is like, where's that package? So now I'm going to call my son and say, hey, son, you seen that package outside? I don't care what you're doing. Go get that package.
Or dare each other at the very end of the shoot, like, all right, who's going to jump in? I'm usually the one who does it. Everyone's like, sucker.
You always do. Did you get a chance to ride the bull? You ever done that before?
Oh, yes.
You're riding on too?
That's right.
Hey, son, can you go outside and get a package? I don't know if they left it at the door or by the garage.
You like a small package?
Yeah, I think so.
Got it.
Thank you.
Just having a house party. So,
Yeah. Did you hear them earlier? They were so loud. Did you hear them?
I smoked some smoke.
What kind of smoke?
Like
Weed or cigarettes?
cigarette smoke or whatever.
It looks like they're having a party. Hopefully they don't be cutting up. I don't know. It was like some kids and adults, and then like one of them ran into the garage. I don't know if they ran into the garage or they threw something at the garage, but it was like bam, and I'm like, right above the garage, and so I hear kids and I hear adults, and I'm just like, this is a lot. And so I will open the door to the patio, and I'm just like, I look out and I do it like a stern, I said get out of here.
Okay. Ooh.
Y'all better chill. I don't care. It's my house. Chill out. Kind of look. And then I closed the door. I didn't see anything, but I was just like, y'all please don't put a dent in that garage door of your neighbors. That's not cool. So y'all, while I'm editing this video, my son comes in and was like, I think the neighbors just putting stuff in our trash can, not in bags and on the floor. And I'm just like, what? So of course I had to go downstairs in the process of hoping that I'll have some good neighbors. So you looked in the trash can and it looks like they just put some stuff in there.
There's rice outside the trash can. There's on the floor.
So y'all, I do an investigation. Sure enough, there's rice and food and all kinds of stuff open in my trash can. And if you're familiar with Houston, you know the bugs. I've had mice, I've had lizards, I've had spiders as big as my hand, the Texas-sized cockroaches, all of the things. So pest control has been really, really taking all of my money, and I've been probably getting on my property manager's nerves. So just like stuff like this, it seems so small, but my son has eczema and asthma, and if you've seen, you know someone who's had asthma, and like smells can trigger them and insects can trigger them. And if you've been in the hospital with your son who's been in ICU and the doctor look at you and basically tell you there's nothing you could do, but you see God intervene, like you don't want to be in those kind of moments again. So it seems small. So I walked up to the door and to see if I could talk to my neighbor, just to kind of reason with them and just, hey, this is not okay, especially just, it's not sanitary. It's just not okay. And you're going to attract bugs to my residence. Can you please not do that? Kind of a thing. So I walk up to the door. She blows the horn. She's sitting in the car outside of the gate. I live in a little gated community. She sits in the car outside of the gate. And from there, she rolls down the window and she's like rolling up a thing to smoke. She's just chilling. But she was nice about it. Here's the conversation. She was nice about it. Oh, so can you just let him know not to do that? Okay, I appreciate it. What was your name again? Thank you. Okay. And we're back. Hopefully, the next time I talk about my neighbor, it'll be nothing but rainbows, sunshines, and no bugs. Cause y'all, I'm just a girl. I don't not like bugs or insects or pests. Like my house is phenomenal. If you see my house, like I've decorated it for peace. Like the fact that I still be having to fight for my life with these Houston Jurassic Park insects and dinosaur rodents is crazy. Is beyond me. Anyways, let's get back to it. So that's why I can't get nothing done. I be all over the place. So when I'm doing my process, typically, if y'all see Trap Bible Stories, if you look on the screen, I have emojis on the original stories that I write because they tell the story, right? And so it allows you to essentially use your imagination when you're reading. When I'm doing the videos, I actually use my imagination. So the heavy lifting of like telling that story visually, obviously is on me. So if you see me staring at the screen or just kind of trying to figure out what's going on, basically I have to retell the story where I'm telling the same story, but I'm retelling it where it's more vivid. So when you hear it, the audio, when you see it, you're sitting in the room while it's happening. And that's what's happening. So now you see the emojis are gone. I've kind of done the heavy lifting. But yeah, so this is my process. And then I get into the audio. But y'all, before I do that, shameless plug, shout out to Timu who is trusting your girl with some free products. Because I'm recording this actually on this little contraption. I don't even know what it's called, y'all, but it holds my phone. This is great for people like me that you just want to be out of sight, out of mind, recording while you're doing your life. And like if you cook or if you want to hold your phone downward, like while you cooking, I'm going to show y'all. All right, so I made pork chops the other day. I know y'all don't eat pork, but I do. Okay, pray for me. All right, so I made me some fried pork chops. They were delicious, mind you. So I used the device to record myself making these pork chops. I'm gonna put the link in the comments or somewhere. So if you're interested, like to all my influencers, content creators, or wannabe content creators, you always want somebody to hold your phone, right? You always want something to hold your phone. You always want to prop your phone up to do something. So if you were that type of person like me, then definitely get this device. But anyways, let's get into the audio. I was like, I feel like this is somebody give me a pill to stay focused or just pray for me, okay?
I had to do something people didn't understand. Because sometimes God's plan. Anyways, never say what he said. Because sometimes God's plan will make people call you a fool.
All right, y'all, I ain't show you everything. So typically I do audio, and then I do the video and make sure the video lines up with the audio. Just like my spiritual walk, y'all. It's after midnight. This ain't even the same day. Like this, what was that? Sunday night to Monday. It is now Tuesday, 7 p.m. And I'm still working on Hosea. So video coming soon. This is a little bit behind the scenes. And this is why it takes me so long. Because y'all, your girl be all over the place. Anyways, love y'all. Thank you so much for the support.